What do you see are the most important highlight?
Document really highlighted the importance of being self-sufficient in feed. Because for China's food security, it's not about the staple food security anymore. It's mostly about feed, including soybean and oil seeds. So we have seen things like, seen language like we want to expand the planting area for soybean and for oil seeds, and we need to adopt a new technology to increase the yield of both plants. And that's something quite interesting to me.
Soybeans, just an example, used to be, it seems it's continuing so far, a major source of trade cooperation between China and the United States. Tell me more, how do you see this example being reflected in the general #1 document?
I don't think there's a drastic reversal of the past policies. Because soybean is among one of the first agricultural food that was open to the international market. So in the past 5 years, about 85% of China's soybean consumption is from import. This is quite significant because China's entire animal raising industry is relying on foreign imports, and most of them are from Brazil and the US. When there's a geopolitical conflict or competition between different countries, usually agriculture will become the center of attention first. So for China, this is certainly a central point for cooperation, but also usually it's also a critical point for competition.
Mr. Li.
In the #1 document, you see the expression of the importance of the soybean production, and that basically is going to put on the expansion of the soybean output and the other oil seed output. The interesting sentence is that China is going to reduce the use of soybean meal, and I think and the reliance on it. And of course, if you look at it in the context, that is going to be related to the development of other forages like alfalfa, kind of a grass, and kind of a silage. And those are going to be the substitute. I think, in the document, there's mention of a substitute and a reduction of soybean meal. And I think that may represent a shift of the focus in the animal feeds policy.